And when we get to the late game, when we look at these two compositions, it's kind of a bit back and forth. I think LGD definitely have the edge, having that extra Graves in there, the double AD carry. But certainly this is going to be a lot on towards Mark to see if he can stop the engages from the likes of this from this Renekton, from this LEESIN, dissuading them to come out on top.
Well, SOFM is going to sneak himself a dragon here. Just zips over the wall. He's got a control ward. And there's absolutely no vision of this one. Peanut's moving to that half of the map. I don't know if he's going to arrive in time. 2000 has now been spotted by a Hawk shot. SOFM suddenly in dicey territory here. Sonic Wave goes out with the Smite. Might just be able to secure it, but Peanut's about to arrive over the wall. Smite goes in. SOFM does still have his flash, but a ward hop will do. Onto the blast cone. And he's got away with daylight robbery, Dagda.
And just having those correctness where Peanut is, and giving a bit of time here for LONG to go towards the double starter item.
Well, we question whether Mark would be able to get out of that bottom lane. Apparently the answer is absolutely yes. Peanut goes into the jungle, but he's kicked straight into Bin, over the wall with Dominus, but he's gone too far because there is a whole bunch of players from LGD here, and suddenly Bin's alone. Slice and Dice won't be available for himself. Stunned up and taken down here. Eventually, first blood goes the way of LONG.
Big mistake from Bin. She had already started moving. You knew that Mark was there with Peanut. Outmanned and outgunned. Bin goes down.
And importantly, Bin's dragon.
They have also separated Mark up towards his top side of the, well, at least the mid lane anyway. So, gonna have to try and rotate him back down. I imagine that what we're looking at from LGD here is trying to get some sort of herald play down in the bottom, or at least down in this bottom side for a bit. But Peanut, if and on about whether he wants to go for it.
Yeah, Peanut hovering now towards this bottom side has been managed to get himself a plate, clears another wave as he now gets an opportunity to reset. Peanut drops the Herald in the bottom side of the map, and Huanfeng, full respect of what's about to go down. He knows the jungler's here. He knows that he has to be real cautious for a dive.
And Kramer's usually the one that does get a lot of these early turret plates and early tower.
Oh, he's aggressed upon by SOFM, kicked, finishing his first item with a Black Cleaver in Bin's pocket, where you'd expect Bin to start to win out that 1v1. Oh, that's a bubble coming down onto Huanfeng here. Flash is available, but doesn't matter while he's asleep. There's stun to follow up, and that is just perfect from LGD.
C<silence>A looking good on this Zoe, just able to pick off one.
That's when we talk about Ezreal really starting to come online. His Muramana isn't quite stacked up just yet, but there's definitely a decent amount of damage on the side of Suning, and they want to find themselves a pick before this dragon comes onto the play. Kicked against the wall, and Kramer suddenly realizes that he's in a whole bunch of trouble. SOFM there as Angel finishes off the kill. Now the fight extends as LONG locked up by the Leona here. He's going to be able to get out with his life, but LGD may be able to answer here. You can see them grouping up around the river. Huanfeng's got to be careful.
Huanfeng wants to try and group with his team, but he's in a bit of an awkward spot. That doesn't connect. C<silence>A will get spotted there, though.
Oh, that bubble was so damn close. Huanfeng is lucky to get away with his life. I don't think he saw C<silence>A over the wall. I think he was just out of range of that vision. Either way, Suning off the back of the pick in that bottom side, now grab themselves
understanding how they can punish what LGD want to do. It feels like Prime soon.
Hang on, we got C<silence>A caught out here. The cleanse came through. Is it going to be enough? Apparently not, because SOFM gives him a foot to the face and takes a kill onto the mid laner. It's only our 4th kill of the game, but it's also going to be a tower going down in this top side. LGD trying to answer around that dragon.
They weren't able to get any towers for themselves. We talked about Suning doing a great job of setting up these waves for plays, and when they know, they know they're still on Dragon, they're just going to go take an inhibitor.
This is not worth an Ocean Drake, especially when it's only your 2nd Drake here. Peanut is going to be sticking around. The rest of LGD have recalled. Looks like the inhib won't fall on this one, but getting 2 towers across the course of that push. Really nice gold swing, and now you can
go forward, go aggressive in towards LGD. They want flanks. They want Bin to be able to come in on the side. If LGD have control of river like this...
Oh, that's a stun onto Peanut. The follow-up is there, but Mark blocks everything beautifully. Redemption to top everyone up. And now they turn onto SOFM. Flashes away from the play. Kick through the whole team. Scatter the weak. Look at this from Suning. Peanut forced out of the play. Collateral damage just to keep himself alive. And now into the back of this one. Bin trying to finish them off. Peanut just about surviving, but taken down by SOFM in a 2 versus 1. Mark flashes away. Waiting for the Q. It's not going to land onto Mark. And 4-4. 4 on the scoreboard.
Incredible kick from SOFM, sets up so much there. And now Suning will turn towards this dragon. C<silence>A is over the wall, won't even try to make the steal here. Suning have made the play.
And this is why I was so excited to see the LEESIN from SOFM in onto the dragon, though. Let's see who's going to grab this one. Smite comes through in the end. True Shot Barrage finishes off Mark, and now they're getting onto Huanfeng. Dashes around the pit, though. Lanxing doesn't have the damage. The flash comes on in as SOFM should be able to finish off the bear, but C<silence>A is still here, and he's got a lot of damage for himself. Huanfeng back into the play, trying to defend his jungler. Might just be able to do so as C<silence>A locked up and taken down for the double.
Suning are moving around C<silence>A perfectly here. Not 11, 20 seconds still on both Lanxing and C<silence>A. No teleport available for C<silence>A as well. Peanut, the king of thieves, this is your time to show why you have that title.
This is the moment for Peanut to prove himself, but SOFM immediately kicks him back into the team, and Peanut is cracked on this one. Now into the pit once more. They can continue this Baron all day long. Kramer and Mark, they want to contest, but they're completely alone here. Just the duo, and they have to move to the mid lane.
And this is so beautiful from Suning, and especially SOFM.
Feels like a doomed play.
Mid lane inhibitor goes down, our turret goes down, the inhibitor is soon to follow, and our Suning can just rotate up towards this top side. They still have Bin, who's working his way through this bottom side if they want as well.
And the thing is, when we talk about, oh, hang on, that's a stun onto Kramer. Cleanse came through. Suning look like they want to keep this one going. This is not what I'd normally expect out of Suning, to just try and force the game like this, but hey, I like what I see. We're in playoffs, we're regionals, in fact. This is a series to decide who goes to Worlds, and Suning starting off strong, but now sort of caught up. The Leona happy to tank on this front line, though. Looking for an engage himself, but he's locked out, and somehow walks away. True Shot Barrage blocked by Mark. Is in goes the bear. Lanxing kick back. Should be taken down, but the redemption keeps him safe. Everybody healthy on LGD. I take that back. Angel finishes the kill on the bear. Stuns across the board here as Peanut just about gets out with his life. Huanfeng trying to follow up on the damage. Kramer steps in here. It's all on this AD carry and on C<silence>A landing the bubbles. Bin blocking for Angel, who's just about out of mana. And Suning will not back down here.
The Baron is just about to run out though, so they will be moving back away, trying to see if they can get this last turret. But honestly, if you get the Nexus turret and you get an inhibitor, I mean, from LGD's perspective, being able to hold on towards the top inhibitor, being able
moving towards this bottom lane inhibitor, and they've learned from their past mistakes here. Suning saying, look, all right, we tried brute force in the end. This time around, we're going to tick the boxes, we're going to take the inhibitors, and then end the game.
I mean, look, there's nothing you can do here as LGD. A single Nexus tower is still available. Suning are able to just go so far forward with all this regen coming in.
Yeah, LGD would need some kind of miracle to turn this one around, but this is the LPL after all. I've seen crazier throws. Suning going to finish this third inhib on the top side of the map. They're going to wait for these minion waves, wait for the supers, and then take the final blow. And we know Lions like to play with their food here. In goes SOFM, kicks back Kramer, who is annihilated. And now Suning with that pick onto the AD carry and a scatter the weak to end them all. This is going to be the game as Suning, they just have to finish things off. They've just got to finish off a couple more health bars, or maybe just a Nexus. C<silence>A gets a Q onto the likes of this Leona. Lanxing try to threaten. Suning aren't even interested in the Nexus right now. They want this fight. They want a brawl for themselves. They feel like they were robbed a little bit in this game, and I have to say, I feel the same way, Suning. But they've got an Ocean Soul, so they can keep this up all day long. Mark the target here, but Unbreakable keeps him alive as he gets onto the fountain here. And Suning, they are desperate to get another kill, but they will be denied on this one as Lanxing blocks for everyone, as does Mark, who finally falls. And what a way to end the first game of our regional.
Suning eventually take the Nexus after having a bit of fun with their food at the end, but still a convincing game from Suning. A slow building mid game that when it hit